Friends, let's jump into another walk-around preview, but this time is going to be a wee bit special because we're looking at a car that we have not had on the show in 3 years. Last time we had a Rolls-Royce on the show was just after Pebble Beach of 2012 when Mean Gene and I drove the then new Ghost extended wheelbase. Now I know what you're thinking. That is a Ghost extended wheelbase. Well, you would be right and you would be wrong. That is a Ghost extended wheelbase SFI. It's the Gen 2 car. So let's go over some of the highlights while we work on the full episode. Now, the obvious question is, well, what are the differences between Gen 1 and Gen 2? That's really the focus of the full episode. And let me just give you a hint here. The list is pretty long, but it's segmented into 2 columns. There's small stuff, which is really the lengthy part of the list, and a couple of big things. So here's an example of the small things. The front end, notice the lights. It has the LED around the perimeter of the headlight. But then there's an example of a large piece, specifically 21 inches large, new wheels. Now, this is connected to some other big changes which we'll cover in the full episode. While we're over here, let's talk a little bit about the engine. Yeah, I know Rolls-Royce, the whole adequate business. But really what's interesting here is the suite of air induction technologies that make this thing way more than adequate. Now, come around here, let's take a look at really the business end of this car, because most other cars you and I look at, it's all about here, or in the cases of Porsches, it's back there. But with a Rolls-Royce, I hate to be cliche, but it's about arriving. It's about a certain pageantry with your automotive daily experience. And a suicide door, you really can't get much better than that. Now this concept has been around for a while with Rolls-Royce. What hasn't been is some of the changes on the inside. So remember we talked about those small changes in the Ghost 2? Most of those small changes are focused here. Again, we'll cover that in the full episode. But a couple of things I want to point out. This one is fitted with a handful of options, and yes, we are going to play a round of the options game with this in a separate episode, so stay tuned for that. But a couple I want to point out here. This is fitted with the individual seats in the rear and a massage function. In the front, this car is fitted with a steering wheel, so you know the Rolls-Royces, the historic steering wheel has been a very thin steering wheel. This one is fitted with a color-keyed leather wrap, so it's not just the usual black you see on other Rolls-Royces. Now, while we're talking about Rolls-Royces, I have a question for you guys. Why don't we come around to our lovely lady of this episode and see what our co-star has to say. So my question to you is this. The Spirit of Ecstasy, she's been around for a long time. How old is she? Let us know in the comments below or via our social media, MotoManTV all one word, MotoManTV all one word, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I'll see you next time when we're actually driving the Ghost extended wheelbase SFI. So here's the script. Click here to subscribe, click here to watch one of our 350 other episodes, and most importantly, share us with your friends. You're only wasting half your life on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. MotoManTV, all one word. I don't care who you share us with. Share us with your enemies. Just give the gift of MotoMan.